Costa Ricans in the red jerseys with the dark shorts and white socks. The USA in their now traditional red, white, and blue with the primary color being white. Costa Rica will kick it off and attack right to left as we're set to get underway with the first half here at Texas Stadium. That's number 7, Jara for Costa Rica. And we are underway with this second meeting this year between these two teams. The last time they met was in Los Angeles at the CONCACAF Gold Cup tournament. That is the regional grouping of teams that eventually will decide who goes to the World Cup in 1994. United States, of course, will have a bye in that because they're hosting it. But the U.S. won that tournament for the first time ever, and on their way to doing that, they beat this Costa Rican side.
There, he never even got a chance to hit the ball because it was cleared by the Costa Rican defense.
Gomez back for Costa Rica. And now the United States starting to come on here after playing a little bit unsettled in the opening 5 or 6 minutes. Acosta will go deep, trying to push this back along the wing and does so. Henderson is there. Plays it back into the box. Look for number 4. Agus, Jeff with it. Controls. Now Kinnear, the shot, they score! Dominic Kinnear from Fremont, California gets the game's first goal.
And I'll tell you, from Costa Rica's perspective, what a horrible play by Jose Rojas here. Goalkeeper comes out of his goal. He's got to get the ball. He doesn't. Ball drops down loose in the penalty area, and Dominic Kinnear has an opportunity to shoot the ball at the goal. Here the goalkeeper, I don't know what he's thinking. Bruce Murray keeping the ball out of his hands. Defensively, they don't clear the ball, and as it is, Dominic Kinnear presented with a golden opportunity, and he makes no mistake of it.
That looked like Chacon 13, who tried to clear it out but did a feeble job of doing that, and Kinnear was just there to put it far post side and put the United States in the lead here by a score of 1-0.
Randy, on the replay here, we see the goalkeeper. What a tentative play that is. A goalkeeper comes out of the goal, and it's all or nothing. If you don't get the ball,
This will be a decent free kick opportunity for Costa Rica. We'll call it about 27 yards out. Remember, that 20-yard marker there is not the soccer marking, it's the football marking, obviously.
A little bit rangy in the shooting range because you're talking about 25-plus yards. Difficult to shoot straight from here.
Montero the drive, got it through the wall, but Miola covers low and comes up with going in. Ball into the 18-yard box. Drive blocked by Murray, who gets back to help out. Now Jara lining up for a shot. We get a whistle, and now players kicking away at one of the Americans down there, and we've got a fight breaking out. Doyle in the middle of it. Winalda trying to separate some of the combatants, too. And who was on the bottom of that pile? I think it might have been Doyle.
Yeah, actually, I think that the tackle that originally happened, which seemed to set the whole thing off, was done by Marcelo Balboa.
I think you're right. He is still down, laying back of the pile, if you will. And the referee is trying to sort all this out now. We are for sure going to get a free kick for Costa Rica on the initial foul call near the top of the box, but we may see some cards as well.
Right here, he's trying to get himself an opportunity to shoot. The Costa Rican players are just very, very upset at the way Marcelo went into that tackle. He very, very dangerously put his foot forward, showing the bottom of his shoe, as we'll get to see on the rebound of the initial shot that ended up coming to number 7. Claudio Jara, who now goes to shoot, but look at how Marcelo shows him the bottom of his foot. Very, very dangerous thing to do, because very often when a player is striking at a ball like that, that's how you end up breaking a leg or breaking a bone.
The bad news here is we look at the tail
like that, that's how you end up breaking a leg or breaking a bone.
The bad news here is we look at the tail end of this is that Balboa appears to be hurt. He is still down, laying on the field, and he immediately after going into that tackle grabbed his right foot, and I think he is injured coming out of that tackle. He appears to not even want to get up. While we sort all this out, we will break. USA leading Costa Rica 1-0. We'll be right back. And we have to assume he's been red carded, Rick Davis.
Right, yeah, he has, Randy. What happened was, as the little scuffle broke out, Bruce kind of got himself into the middle of it. A little bit of the criticism that exists out there for Bruce Murray, and that is his temperament. Seems to get the better of him sometime. Here we see an example of the ultimate punishment. Letting his temper get the better of him. he ends up getting kicked out of the game, as well as a Costa Rican player.
Number 2 for Costa Rica is also walking off the field, and that is Vladimir Quesada, and he has been ejected too as he makes his way out of the same tunnel, or into the same tunnel that Murray just left. So we've had 2 ejections up to this point, and that may be the way this one ends. There's Quesada, and he has a short afternoon of work here in Dallas as well, as he is through for the day, and we've had a pair of red cards and a pair of ejections.
Well, Randy, here is the opportunity where he tries to get himself a chance to shoot. Marcelo comes in and does a very, very dangerous tackle. The players disagree on the perspective of how they see it, as we see Bruce Murray running into the screen in the corner. He's shoving players, and then the scuffle breaks out. Simply as a result of the players having different perspectives on what happened, now the fight is no longer between the 2 individual players. It's now between Bruce Murray, number 4 for the United States, and Vladimir Quesada. They both suffer the consequences, once again, of getting themselves involved in a scuffle that didn't originate with them.
Here's the free kick now. It is right at the top of the 18-yard box, inside the restraining arc. Balboa is back on the field. He is walking gingerly on that right foot. I'm surprised he didn't get a card of some kind for the nature of that tackle. Now the Costa Ricans upset with the defense in front of them. There's the free kick, and it's misplayed, and Quinn will work it out to Armstrong. Armstrong driving it into one of the midfielders as it comes back out of play, and Kinnear chasing it. That one right into